What is up, Finesse family? This is Mrs. B Finesse of Millennial Finesse Mindset.com, and I am hoping you guys are having a great day today. We're going to get into the conversation today. We're going to be talking about um, there's something going on as far as the price gouging, especially with these holidays with this month, Black History Month. So we're going to talk about it. I found an article and I seen something that was going on when they were talking about the price gouging or marking things up high in a certain holiday or month to make profit off of it. And we're going to talk and have a discussion over that. I want to see what you guys have to say about that. Also, guys, if you guys have not checked out what's going on, make sure you guys check out the community tab. While you guys are in there, you will see updates, things going on, things I want you guys to check out. So make sure you guys check out the community tab. Also, if you are new, this is the Finesse family here. My name is Mrs. B Finesse, and Finesse stands for faithfully innovating, inspiring, naturally effective, and seeking success every day. That is what we do here, guys. That is what I do as far as the topics and things I'm bringing to you guys for discussion. And that is what I'm hoping you guys go home and do with your families daily, guys. Seek those successes every day, and make sure that you are marking and being positive with all your success, no matter if they're big or small, guys. Also, if you guys get a chance to, make sure you guys check out this new lifestyle line. It's called Blue and Green Hundreds. They have t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, stickers, bags, guys. Make sure you check them out. New up and coming lifestyle brand, and they have a lot of things for you, your family, your grandchildren. Make sure you guys check out Blue and Green Hundreds, guys. All right, guys. So once again, as you're coming in, make sure you guys hit the like button on the way, and also the link for the Blue and Green Hundreds is in the description and the video if you guys want to check them out. And also, guys, make sure you guys hit the like button on the way in. So we're going to get right into this topic because this is super interesting. And I really want to know what you guys think. Also, make sure you guys click the poll question. I want to know, does it make a difference to you guys? If the price like goes up around a certain time or a holiday, would that deter you from buying that item? Let's say if it was from like a certain group or culture, or let's say since it's February, Black History Month, and you see that it's marked up a little bit for Black History Month, are you more likely to buy it? Or are you staying away from it because you're not trying to pay more for something? So that's really kind of what I want this topic to be about today. I'm going to go through what was said and what was done. I really want to know what you guys think about it. Does it really matter to you as far as you paying more for something? Do you think as far as these companies and corporations, they are using the sensitivity and symbolism of different groups and cultures to make a profit? We're just going to discuss that today, guys, and see what you guys think about it. So once again, guys, come on and hit that like button on the way in. Make sure you tell a friend, share this information, and we're going to get started, guys. Here we go. Uh, all right, guys. So just kind of a backdrop of the story before we get started. As you guys know, now around this time, this is February Black History Month, so there's a lot of things going on. If you're in social media, I'm pretty sure you're seeing the tweets, and on Instagram, all the different people showing reverence to Black History Month and things of that nature. And we talked about this last week, guys, on the stream. We discussed the issues of the ideals of using a certain grouping or culture to sell or project things. and or people just falling in line or being part of something because it's that trendy thing, it's a hot thing, it's what everybody's talking. The live that was done last week, I believe it was last Wednesday, it's called Black History Month Canceled. Make sure you guys check that out. We had a deep discussion about that, as far as using different tropes and different people's downfalls to make a profit or capitalize off of that. And this story is kind of going and alluding to that conversation that we had then. So basically, guys, let me bring that up so you guys can see the article. Well, let me kind of paraphrase what really happened, and then we'll kind of break through the article, and then we'll have the discussion about this, what you guys feel about it. If it bothers you, if it kind of rubs you wrong, if it doesn't, because that's how it is. It's capitalism. It is what it is. I really want to know you guys' perspective because the Finesse fam here is in a collected group. Also, guys, you guys know we're the Finesse family here. So when people are going through things, when you guys bring it up and talk about it in the chat, I actually want to say if anything has come from it, good or bad. So shout out to all the Finesse fam that did well wishes and prayers for Von Bryan. He is one of the moderators on the channel, and he said his wife is doing well. So keep the prayers up for her. I definitely am glad to hear all the things that are happening positive for her, Von. So we want to keep those well wishes going. So guys, when you have time and you think about it, and or you're going about your day, make sure that you put a prayer up for his wife and all the good things that are happening with her. She's doing well, and I was so glad to hear that. So thank you guys, Finesse friend, for the prayers for him and her. All right, guys. So basically what was happening, guys, and me myself, I'm not a drinker or a wine drinker, but I know many of you are. What was happening is there was this Target customer, right, guys? And he was going in Target, and he actually happened to put the clip on TikTok, but he was just shopping around at Target, and he was looking at the different things in the aisles, I guess, and he noticed the price of, I guess it was some wine. So the caveat to this is this wine is called Black Girl Magic Wine, or that's the brand, that's the company, right? So as he's walking around, he's looking, and you guys know, like for different holidays, Christmas, Easter, all these different holidays, they always say that they're going to mark the price down for things, or it's going to be on sale, right? So the caveat to this, guys, is, sorry guys, it had went mute. Okay, so the caveat to this, guys, is as this guy's walking through, right? As he's walking through, he sees the price of this wine, and it's way higher than what it normally is supposed to be, right? And I guess if you get this from other places like maybe Walmart or things of that nature, so once again, this is Target. If you get it from these different places, then I guess it's a lot cheaper. So I guess in the clip, guys, he was saying, and I'm going to read specifically exactly what he was saying, but I'm just paraphrasing. He was kind of shocked at why are they selling this wine so much higher? And it was in a section where it's specifically for, I guess you could say it's a black brand or black owned brand. And the price was so much higher there. But if you go to any other store or place, it's going to be, I don't know, about $7 or $8 cheaper. So that's really the conversation. It's not really about the wine and the guy being posting his trip to Target on the site TikTok. It's more so that conversation as far as this relationship that we have with this capitalism, commercialism, and is it okay? Because we live in a culture, in a Western culture, where this is just, you make money, or does the Finesse fan feel that it was taken too far? So let me get into what was said, and then we'll kind of break that down. So it says a Target customer was stunned to find that it was marketed towards the black community, the cost to purchase more on Black History Month for these wines, right? So this guy posted this video, like I told you guys, on TikTok, and it says it has over almost 200,000 views, and it was comparing the price of, it's called Black Girl Magic Wine, produced by the McBride sisters. So this is a black owned company. And it says the 21-second clip shows a large label that says $22.99 for a bottle, 750 milliliters. And then it says it flips to the place card over an unveiled small standardized price tag. It states the same items as normally $18.99. So if you don't know what they're talking about, basically like when you go to the grocery store anywhere, you see like the little white label, right, of the price. And you guys know normally when they're doing sales, they put like another either label on top of it, or they put like that flip down card, and it's bigger than that price, and so you can't see behind it what the original price is. So apparently the original price was saying $18.99, and they had it on sale for $22.99. So the guy he threw his hands up and he was frustrated and mad. And he says, "Dear at Target, I'm just trying to understand, how did you charge more for the wine, and it's supposed to be Black History Month?" All right, so let's see if we can get this to play, and we'll see if we can see the clip, because I know StreamYard's kind of acting up today, but we'll see if it plays good.
Sales offer $22.99 for Black Girl Magic Rosé. You lift it up and it says $18.99 for the same exact 750 milliliter rosé bottle. Rosé, 750 milliliter, $22.99. What in the hell?
All right, so that's the guy. And then it says the pricing display was outed and we apologize for the error. Okay, so somebody actually responded from Target. All right, so it's not like this was just up in the air and nobody was saying anything. Target actually responded, and their representative, her name is Nina Terrero Groth. It says for Target. She says the pricing display was outed. Give me a second. All right, so basically, guys, she says that pricing display was something that was their fault, right? And let's see what else she said. It says, and that was updated, because so there are some more clips about this, but this was the most updated one. How they said that the price gouge was something that was like a misprint. All right, so it says some, and these are the different comments that people were saying online about it. And so it says some commenters claim that the wine is currently available at Trader Joe's for $15.99. And then it says, and that Target would price match its competitors. So this is what the dichotomy of this was. I was seeing the different sides. A lot of people were saying even if they did have the price that high, what Target does is they price match. So all you have to do is show them the price match price, and Target will mark it down, because it said the Trader Joe's is $15.99, and it says Target will match its competitors. Although prices for the wine at Trader Joe's weren't available, it says a beverage goes for $17.99 at Total Wine, right? It says others wrote that the point wasn't a matter of price. So this is the other side. This is what I want to talk about with you guys. It says it wasn't a matter of price, but of the raised price in February, the month in which Black History is celebrated with us, right? So it's so interesting, the dichotomy of this, because the people are complaining that they raised the price because of month, and then people are pay the price raised or lowered, right? And it says, guys, I'm not sure what's going on with the stream, but bear with me. I know StreamYard was saying there was issues coming in, so we'll try to get through this. Let me see if I switch the camera. Will it make a difference? Give me 1 second, guys. Let's switch cameras and see. All right. Okay, so let's get into this. All right, guys. Okay. All right, so it's saying it's so this is what some of the people that were commenting on this was saying, guys. It says, y'all keep saying price match, but that's not the issue. One commenter wrote, it's not really on sale, and they have a sign that says it is. Another person comment, I believe these were tweets. It says price gouging for Black History Month. And then another one was saying, it says, another commenter called the sale a performance of support for financial gain. All right. Let's see what else they were saying. Bring this up. Okay. Here we go. They also said, guys, it says corporate companies only support for financial. This kind of topic, guys. It says the commenter wrote, "We have so much buying power, and we're the only ones who don't know it." Then it says, another person was saying, similarly, another commenter identified the faux sale as pandering, right? So they were saying it's pandering doing this. So you guys know, as far as the topic, it's also interesting to me to hear the dichotomy of how people feel about this relationship with using what people's their virtues or the things that they're going through, I guess you could say, in a negative sense, or using their pain for profit. I really want to discuss that. That's kind of what the topic is, because as far as me, I can, when I'm reading these, so I'm going to read them again because I want to hear what you guys have to say about this, right? It says, y'all keep, so these are what different commenters were saying on social media about what was going on with this Target situation. So if you're new or just coming into the stream, let me kind of preface what's happening. So basically, guys, there was this issue with a customer that went into Target, and apparently they were in there, I guess you could say, buying wine, or they were just walking around, and they came to the section in the back, and there was this wine, and it was, I think, called Black Girl Magic or something like that, and it said it was on sale, but the normal price of it was $18.99, and the price that Target had it for was for $22.99 on sale. So the customer was complaining, so they did a post about it. And now there are a lot of people that are frustrated on social media because they feel like it's price gouging. They feel like they were using a certain group or culture to come up. So I want to talk about that with you guys and see what you feel about it. And let me kind of read what the people were saying that were responding. They were saying, it says, make sure you guys hit the like button on the way in too, guys. Says, y'all keep saying price match, but that's not the issue. One commenter said it's not really on sale, and they have a sign that says it is. Another person that responded to this was saying price gouging for Black History Month. And if you did not know, this is a Black-owned company that owns this wine. Also says corporate companies are only support for financial gain. Then another person said, it's the pandering that just frustrates me. They wrote, I would prefer if these companies would stop. They don't care before, they just want our money. All right. Also, let's see what people are saying. Once again, guys, hopefully the camera looks good. I had to switch cameras. I'm not sure. I know when I first came in StreamYard, it was saying that StreamYard's having issues. So bear with me. We're going to try to get through this as we always do, Finesse fam. And it also says, similarity, says another commenter identified the faux sale as pandering. All right. It says it is pandering. What do you guys think about that? And there's a lot of commentators that are just reporting this. Because I checked early this morning, and now I see there are a lot of people starting to comment on it. Like Newsweek, looks like MSN is reporting on this too. I guess they're starting to pick up on this too. So, you know, it is Black History Month, so you guys know how that is. Once again, let's see. Here, let me bring this up so you guys can see it. Here we go. And I want to know you guys' perspective on this story. So once again, it says Target customer was recently stunned to find that this wine that was marketed towards the black community cost more during Black History Month. And basically, they are saying that the pricing display was, so this is a representative from Target. So we're going to get all sides on this. You guys know how I do. We don't pander to one side. This is what the Target representative said. She says the pricing display was outdated, and we apologize for the error. Nina Terrero Groff, a spokesperson for Target, told Newsweek. She said, we've since corrected it to reflect the current accurate price. So she was saying that price was actually wrong initially, right? And it says the wine as described by its creators is more than a phrase, right? And here it goes. It says, it's a feeling, a look, a mood. So these are the people describing their product, right? It says it's a feeling, look, a mood, a taste. This is the website. So this is the McBride sisters. So this is a black couple that started this wine company or whatever in Target. If you guys haven't noticed, Target is picking up on a lot of black brands this month. I know they have a campaign going on. I had also seen too online, there's like a lot of clothing companies, and especially for this month, Target is pushing a lot of brands that are black owned, and they're putting them in the stores and online. So let me see what you guys are actually saying about this. I mean, the whole dichotomy of it, guys, when I look at it, first, okay, so this is what I think about it first, right? So first, when you look at this, I can understand as far as retail places. A lot of times they do mark things, guys. They do mark things, and sometimes mark wrong, right? So I can understand that comeback that the representative said. She's like, well, you know what? We didn't do it on purpose. It was actually like an old label, and that's our fault. So she did come out and say something. And even with prices too. So I'm going to do both sides. I'm going to go for the corporation or the store. They said that Target price matches. So even if you felt that like that was too high, a quick grab your phone and Google what is the price of whatever, blah, blah, blah. You could see the different prices at the different stores. So you just go up to the customer service desk at Target and they would give it to you for that price. Or the checkout lane, I'm not sure where you go to do that, but Target said that they price match, right? Then we look at the other dichotomy of this. We look at the people saying, like, what are you guys doing? Like, why are you overcharging it anyways? We're also looking at people playing to the point of that they feel like, well, this is a whole community of people, guys, and this is their month. Why would you upcharge? And so that's really what the poll was about too. I'm wondering, does it make a difference to you guys when we're looking at our relationship with money and our relationships with our emotions to things? Does it really matter if you want something if they were to raise the price, especially during a seasonal month? Is it take away from the connection you feel to that thing? Do you think about, especially if we're talking about an underrepresented community, if they did charge more for that person's product because it took more time for them to make it, would that bother you to pay more for it? That whole dynamic of the relationship with your emotions to money and if that makes a difference was very intriguing to me when I was looking at this topic. Also, this is what the other side was saying, right? They were saying price gouging Black History Month is horrible. Also, they were saying corporate companies only support for financial gain. We have so much buying power. We're the only ones who don't know it. I definitely want to know if you guys agree or disagree to these statements and why. Because just me looking at this when I first seen it, and obviously when you don't look into things and you just kind of reading it, I was like, oh wow, that's interesting. Why would they hike the price up? And then when I kind of read through the article and I looked at multiple articles that were talking about the same topic, it was just on my mind about that. Like, do we notice when things are done in that way? I'm going to tell you just something relative to this, guys, that I know and I've seen. Like on the side of town I live on, prices. We'll talk about gas. gas is way cheaper than when you go like towards downtown or you go to the other side of town, where there's more minorities at. I see that all the time in every city, every state, where the minority grouping is, or where there's a poor dichotomy of people. And when I'm talking about poor, I'm talking about the neighborhoods where there's not a lot, and there's, public housing and things of that nature. It seems like the prices of things in those communities and neighborhoods is a lot higher. Is it just me? Let me know. But I know, because I'm always doing these little data analysis studies, guys. Everywhere I go, this is how my brain is wired. But the price in the lower economic communities of things is more. You go to the gas station, the gas seems like it costs about 50 cents more, even $1. You go to different stores in those neighborhoods, the stuff costs more. There is nothing in those neighborhoods as far as like fresh food and grocery stores that have fresh food. You see a lot of maybe gas stations and corner stores, and that whole dichotomy of is it just kind of blinded if you live in an area where you don't have to see it, or is it really a truth, and is it something that is happening but people don't want to talk about? So I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this. So let's see what's going on. Vaughn saying greetings to everyone. Hey Vaughn, hopefully you're having a great day. He says if you are joining now the stream, welcome. Please feel free to hit that like button on the way in. Let's see. Peter, hey Peter, hopefully you're having a great day. Peter says, Mrs. B Finesse, salute to you, dropping by to show support. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate your support as always, and all the Finesse fam. Sidebar stop. I do want to always thank you guys for your support, for your sharing, for the continued commitment to this channel. You guys are so consistent, and I really appreciate it. I know you guys can see I flipped around, changed a lot of things on the platform, on how I'm doing streams, how long they are, and you guys are still consistent, still showing up, streaming more, sharing more. So I definitely want to thank you guys for rolling with me through all the changes, and thank you guys once again always for the Finesse fam support, new subscribers. Thank you for all that are watching too, guys. I really appreciate you guys always standing in the back, being there. Thank you. Yes, Vaughn, on the road to 1,000. You guys know I overdo it, so I'm gonna say we're on the road to 2,000. Let's hit that bullseye. We're almost there. Yes. Once again, guys, if you haven't, make sure that you guys subscribe to the education channel. I am working in the background doing more things on this channel, juggling 2 channels now. So once again, make sure you guys check that out. Subscribe if you haven't. So as more things come up there, if you have children, you want children, you have godchildren, nieces and nephews, it's really important and imperative, this channel. And let me know if there's things you guys want me to talk about that you're not getting answered, maybe from your school or from whatever advisor, whoever you're trying to get counsel from with your child. Let me know that topic and I'll do a video on it so you can rewatch it and share it. So thank you for that, Vaughn. Hey BTB, hopefully you are having a great day. I was just talking with someone about you, so hopefully you're doing great. Very proud of you and your progression, BTB. Keep up the good work, BTB. Very proud of you and your success. Keep it up. And I heard you finished the your computer with the dad, so shout out to you for that, BTB. Hey Trash Can Waves, hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you are doing well. Trash Can Waves dropping for support as always. One of the day ones, Trash Can Waves. So thank you for showing support, Trash Can. I appreciate you. Aisha, she says, hey Mrs. B Finesse. Aisha, hope you and the babies are doing well. Hopefully your family's well. And keeping warm. I know you guys on the East Coast. Ay, los amigos. It's freezing there, guys. Wasn't it like some type of my son was reading there was some kind of winter blizzard or something on the East Coast? If you're on the East Coast, let me know. Is there still like a blizzard or something going on? Hopefully you guys are keeping warm on the East Coast. Hey Kaya, hopefully you and your kids are doing well and you're having a great day. I know you are knocking it out the park with your streams. 10, 15. Kaya probably gonna do a 2-day stream. So shout out to Kaya. Keep up the good work. She says, morning, Mrs. B Finesse. Always love catching your lives. Once again, guys, Kaya, she's hit the ground running with her live streams. So proud of her and her commitment to streaming and talking about those things that need to be talked about. So shout out to you, Kaya. Just Kaya. Vaughn saying today's topic, consumers complain about the price increase on products in the Black History Month. Yeah, guys. So It's so interesting to me. You guys remember, like I said, the stream that was done last week, and we talked about Black History Month being canceled, and we talked about all the different celebrities and famous people saying that they're kind of frustrated with this whole concept of Black History Month, and the dichotomy of those just kind of being followers, or they want to kind of pander along, since this is a month everybody's talking about it. Let me put my hashtag Black History Month. Let me say that you need to look out and support Black people. Let me do this, and that. So it's so interesting. When you look from afar, you can see how people can pander it, and you can see how a lot of people, I know we talked on that stream where it was Black History Month canceled. I know a lot of you gave your perspective on how even during the George Floyd things and things of that nature, how people were just kind of saying that, like, everybody seemed like they knew him when he passed away, right? Everybody wanted to be part of it. Everybody wanted their name in it. And I noticed that a lot too, guys, when people pass away, especially famous people. It seems like everybody wants to be part of it. Everybody wants their name connected. And it's this symbolism that's kind of fake. It's this symbolism that I just kind of want to clout chase that name, even in the misery of it. And so here comes the dichotomy of this conversation. Really not even just about Target and this person that posted this, but more so our relationships to consumerism, our relationships to money, the dichotomy of how we feel when we spend money. And does it really matter if there's a price hike? This is America. It's capitalism. So is it really even a conversation to be had, is what I want to know from you guys. Or do you think that they're overwatering this down and they're trying to make this a racial thing or a Black history thing because it's Black History Month and you just want to say something? What do you guys feel about that? That's really what the conversation is about. Hey, RM, I hope you are having a great day today. Thank you for the love and the support. Okay, Vaughn is saying, all right, if it's a product that I really want, I would probably purchase it, depending on what it is. Normally, I would just wait till the price goes down. Thank you for being honest, Vaughn, because for the most part, you guys know, if it's something that we really, really want, we'll just buy it. A lot of times we won't even really think about a couple dollars. I know it's so funny to me, and you guys be honest. I want to see if you guys are going to be honest about this. Will you guys go all the way to another side of town to purchase gas if it is 5 cents less? Be honest. Let me know in the chat. Tell me, put yes in the chat if you will go all the way to another side of town for the price difference of gas if it's a nickel or more. Will you do that? Will you go all the way to the other side of town? I'm going to see what you guys say. I'm going to wait for a second. I'm going to see what you guys say. And I'm going to let you know the dynamic of this. Going, even if it was like, I'll say 20 cents. I'm going to break it down to you guys how much, like, sometimes we have to kind of think the cost effectiveness of something. Is it really worth going way across town to another store getting it? Or just staying where you're at, paying that little increase, and you're not wasting gas, your time, your mind, trying to get through traffic or think about other things you got to do to take care of. Is it worth it, right? Let's see how many of you guys will actually do that. Who would go to another side of town to get gas if it was 5 cents less than where you're at? 5 to 10 cents. Stephen Day, he says, yes, I would. He says, even if it's 2 cents, I would travel. Okay. All right. And Mill says, no. All right. So, okay, this is how I break this down, guys. This is how I break this down. Okay, so let's say the gas is 5 cents less per gallon. Let's say you on one side of town, you on the east side, and you go on the west side of town. We'll say it's 10-minute drive, right? So you're on the east side of town, go on the west side. It's roughly 10 minutes to get there through traffic. 5 minutes left on the west side, right? So let's say your tank is, it holds 10 gallons, right? So 10 gallons times 5 cents, 10 gallons times 5 cents, that's 50 cents less. So you're paying an extra 50 cents to stay on the east side of town, but you're going to travel out 10 more minutes to go to the west side of town just to pay 50 cents less. Now, when you think about that, That's another one of my loves. I love math, right? When you think about that, guys, is it worth you taking all that time and energy going to the other side of town to pay 5 minutes less? I want us to think about it. And even just like Vaughn said, you know what? It doesn't really matter to me because if I want it, I'm just going to buy it, especially if it's not that much of a price difference, right? So we were talking about a $2 price difference on this wine in this store. And I want to know the whole phenomenon. Do you guys even think that was even worth a conversation to go viral about? Let's see. Good. Everybody's in here asking about how each other's family is. Just Kaya, I don't know if you were here at the very beginning, but I did say that Vaughn, his wife is doing well. I believe she's out of the hospital now. So she actually is doing better from the prayers you guys had the last time we talked. So thank you guys for that. Everybody's saying, hey. Let's see. M Mills says, good afternoon. Hey, M Mills. Hopefully you're having a great day. Once again, guys, if you would like to be notified when Mrs. B Finesse goes live, you can ring that bell. Make sure you ring the bell. Yes, guys. Because I switched it up this week. I didn't do a Monday stream. Because once again, family members were celebrating. So you guys make sure you check my community tab and you'll see if I have to flip the time and date on streams, add a stream time, things of that nature. I try to make sure I put that in the community tab to keep you guys updated on that. Once again, Stephen Day, Stephen or Stephen, I'm hoping I'm saying it right. He says, salute Mrs. B Finesse in chat. Salute to you. Thank you, Stephen. RM says, I'm 5'3". In SEPA. Wait, it's 52 degrees in Southeast Pennsylvania. Okay. But you know what, RM, 52 degrees is like, isn't that like warm for Pennsylvania? Especially now in February. It's normally freezing on the Midwest and the East Coast around this time. So is that like sunny and good for you now, RM? Let's see. You're welcome, Just Kaya. She's saying thank you from earlier. Stephen Day, once again, let me reiterate. He says, yes. He says, even if it's 2 cents higher, he says, I will travel across town. All right. Peter the Investor says, it's an essential item. I will take it. Okay. So, and that's a good point, Peter the Investor. As we go into this season, of the winter season and, going in with C19 and all the things that are going on with that. And also what's actually going on the East Coast and the West, with the trucks and having all the trucks, not the trucks, but the what is that stuff called? All the material in the harbor, in the big crates and stuff. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I've talked about it a couple of times in the stream, but inflation too. If you guys have noticed the food, and this is not just us talking, this is what's really happening. If you guys are looking in the stores, look at the size of the item you're buying. And the size is smaller and it still costs more. So, inflation has already, I don't even think it's peaked yet. Especially, and then you got to look at how this thing is layering this relationship with what's going on with all the things coming into the ports. They were also talking about, guys, the truck drivers. A lot of them are either quitting or they're feeling overworked. So there's a lot of trucking positions that are open. And also, guys, we talked about this. I believe that was a week or so ago on the Freestyle Finesse Friday. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but have you guys seen the trucks that drive without people? I don't know if they're AI trucks or what, but my goodness, guys, they got these trucks already doing long haul trips. Well, they've been doing this for years, but companies are buying these trucks. So it always just baffles me to how I wonder this, guys. Because I guess what's happening with the truck is somebody is driving it, but it's like autonomously. They're driving the truck apparently. And the truck has, I guess, the AI thing in it where it can gauge. Just like those of you that have the cars with the backup camera and stuff, and they have that the alarm to tell you like if you're getting too close, or it'll automatically like stop your car if you're too close to something and you need to brake. But just when I seen it, guys, and if you haven't, go Google it. Go Google those semi trucks that are already autonomously driving cross country. My whole thing is, do you think it's better, guys, to have an actual person driving a truck? Would you want that if you were a company? Or would you want to cut down the cost and pay for one of these trucks? So once you buy this truck one time, that's it. You don't have to keep paying the driver. You don't have to keep providing for the driver as far as like maybe health insurance or whatever. But that whole concept of the relationship between what we get in the price in the store and how you got to kind of break it back down to even when it gets shipped here. How they're sitting in these ports and harbors because they don't have the trucks to put the stuff in the trucks to deliver the trucks to where they need to go. And guys, I was reading and I seen this in the news that they were talking about the post office. How the post office is going to be allegedly, I guess, bankrupt soon. So they have to, because they're not making profits. Supposedly, did you guys hear this? The post office has been like 6 years since they made a profit. And it's crazy because the post office seems like the prices go up every year there. But just how that's a necessity, how people really don't think that they need the post office because they got DHL and they have FedEx and all those things, but how like important the post office is. And those people that work in the post office, because many of them, they stay there for years, guys. I got family members that worked in the post office, they're retired. And I know many of you probably know somebody or have a family member that's, working in the post office. It's actually a good job as far as like benefits and things of that nature. So just that whole concept of that, guys, the relationship to how we even see the products in the store and the price compared to where it started at. And then this whole concept of, do you guys think people are just kind of using the whole idea of Black History Month trying to make this a thing? Or do you guys really believe like this culture, they're being pandered to, the Black culture? Let's see. And Mills says, no, you are wasting gas. And I didn't even think about that, in Mills. Yes, that's true. You will be wasting gas if you drive all the way to that other side of town. Good point, in Mills. Because listen, guys, I pay attention to everything. Like, I am a budgeter to the extreme. Like, I know I could start a business helping people with their budget and to get their money aligned right so they could see how they're spending and save money. Because like, that's my whole mindset is, why are you paying more for something when you actually could save? I mean, really and truly, why would you want to? Now, don't get me wrong. It's some things, especially if they're one of a kind or it's a once in a lifetime thing, where if you pay more for it or you got to pay that price, it is what it is. We all know that, right? But there's so many ways in life you guys could save on things. I mean, that's a whole nother channel. But I'm just saying, like, there's so many things that we are emotionally connected to, so we pay for it because of emotion, right? It's not really because it's worth it. It's because of the emotion of it, right? Peter, he's saying, no, I'm not going to do it. Hey, Tasha Oshi girls, hopefully you're having a great day. Tasha says, no, it's only about $1 more total. That's it, Tasha. And it's like, where you thinking, that emotional connection that, okay, if it's 5 cents less, 10 cents less, 20 cents less, because I know a lot of companies, guys, they'll say, if you sign up for this credit card, you get 10 cents off. Or if you do give them your information, you get 10 cents off. When you really add that up, it's not that much of a difference. But a lot of people don't think about that. Like, they don't even process that, let me add this up in my head, and it's called the cost effect. It's a cost effect of me taking the time to drive 10 minutes on the west side of town to get 5 cents less per gallon. Is that equal to me staying here, saving, paying what, a 50 cent to $1 more, and I'm done and I can go about my day? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think a lot of times we think about that, right? Let's see. Stephen Day says, I got good gas mileage. It's worth it to travel that distance. And I get good gas mileage. It's worth it to travel that distance in my, and that's another point too. It depending the dichotomy of you live in a city compared to the country compared to like the suburbs. So that will make a difference too. If you're in a city and you got to get to a certain side of town, depending on the traffic and things of that nature, and if you travel a lot, like the stop and go, that's going to make a difference in your price too, right? So yeah, there's all kind of things that will play into that. Good. And I'm glad you guys are paying attention to that. This is so awesome that you guys are paying attention to those things and you are weighing the cost effect of it. Well, you know what? I live in a big city, so I do have to take that time to go across town, and I don't mind doing that because, especially if you live in a big city, you know this. It takes a lot of miles to get somewhere, but it takes no time to get there because, we have interstates and we have tolls and quick ways to get there. So it might be far away, but it doesn't take you no time to get there, right? Let's see. Just Kai says, thanks for the update. I appreciate that. No worries, just Kai. Cool. It's that Steven, but pronounced as Steven. Okay, good. Because Stefan, I've seen that, and people pronounce that Stefan, Steven. So I figured it was that, but I wasn't sure. All right, guys. So once again, guys, let me get that back up. Oh, once again. Oh, also, guys, if you haven't checked it out, make sure you guys check out the website, millennialfinessemindset.com. There it is, guys. I do blogs on there. I write blogs. You can find contact information on there. There's all kinds of information on there too about what I do. So you guys can check that out. millennialfinessemindset.com. And let's see, let me get this back up for you guys. So if you're just getting in, hello, make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Hopefully we are not good. We're not having issues. Connection. Am I freezing? Hope not. Oh well. So once again, guys, we are talking about the topic: Target customer notices price hike on this called the Black Girl wine, right? And it's a regular Target customer that went into the store, but he posted his video on TikTok, right? And then it went viral. And we're talking about that conversation as far as do you feel like certain cultures and community, even the Black community, are being used and pandered to, especially for things like Black History Month, for price gouging, which is not the sale items, but because of this, we up the price a little bit more because we know people aren't noticing, right? So once again, if you're just getting in, let me preface what the video was and we'll talk about it. It says this video that he put up, he's a Target customer. He got almost 200,000 views on this video. And it says the clip shows a large label that says $22.99 for a bottle of, it says rosé wine. Then he flips the price card over to unveil a small standard size price tag that states the same items are normally $18.99. So it's a man who ends up saying, what the hell? And then once again, he says, Dear Target, I'm just trying to understand, how did you charge more for the wine? And it's supposed to be Black History Month, right? Once again, another representative from Target saying, she says the pricing display was outdated, and she says she apologized. So do you guys think that's enough? The fact that the representative came in and she said, you know what? That's our fault. It's outdated. Do you guys think that's enough as far as to compensate for what's actually happening, right? And it says also some other people were commenting about this, saying that if you go to Trader Joe's, you can get the same thing. When I was reading another website, it also said like I think Walmart might have this rosé. It's for like $14.99. It says Trader Joe's says it's $15.99, but Target has it priced for $22 on sale, and it's a black owned business that has this wine company or whatever. And then people were basically saying that says y'all keep saying price match, but that's not the issue. It's really on sale, and they have the sign up to say it. People were talking about that it's price gouging. And once again, guys, I wanted to see what you guys felt about that. Because to me, like I said, as I see it and I look at it, I can see them maybe making a mistake on it. But yet and still, even if they made a mistake on that, the far as the price being so much different and higher than most other brands, it seems like with Target, they would kind of have somebody or department do that kind of price thing so they can know like how much more to market. But yet and still, is this just something where people just want to argue about it? What do you guys think? Is this really something that our Target might have did intentionally? Do you really think, as far as that big conglomerate that Target is, as far as a corporation, would they mark up something on the month of the culture of that people, Black History Month? Would they mark up a Black-owned item? Do you think they would do that? What do you guys think? It's so interesting when you think about this topic, guys. Hey, she stole my thunder. Hopefully you're having a great day. And Wally, hopefully you are doing well too. Me personally, guys, like I said, it's just interesting to me. The whole concept of them marking it up. I know as far as Target, that's probably why they have the price matching thing, guys. Target already marks their things up a little bit higher. And it's just because, to me, I feel like Target is a department store that it wants to be known and seen as something like higher than Walmart, if that makes sense to you guys. So it's more so of something where it's not just like a distribution warehouse store. They want it to kind of be like a lifestyle place, or a place people can go in and feel like, you know, I'm at Target. I'm getting a little bit more than going to Walmart or something like that. So as far as in price matching, I guess that would be enough. But if you don't know that the price is different in other stores, then you're gonna get caught for a loop. They're gonna make a profit off of you as far as that. I know another person was saying that they feel like they're pandering towards a certain demographic of people, which means like they're pushing, you know, the alcohol and the beverages. Want you guys to buy that more. So we're going to say we're going to have a price. We're going to give you sale or some type of lower price on that. Interesting dichotomy. Let me see. I had another. Let me see what else they were saying on another side about this, guys. I know there's a couple of places that actually picked up on this too. It looks like, I think, let me see what I have up here. Got me one second. Again, guys, make sure you're hitting the button on the way in. If you guys have missed last week's live stream, make sure you guys check that out. Let's see what they are saying about this. All right. Okay, guys. Here we go. So this looks like this is MSN just posted that. And they were talking about the same things. And then they said they commented that they saw this video and actually emailed the sisters to inform them of the price hike. So as far as if you own this company, guys, or it was your brand, would it matter to you if the price hike went up for something you were selling? I know a lot of times, like I said, when you're selling your product somewhere, you market for a certain price already, and whoever gets it, once they get it, they can price it for whatever they want. So I'm not sure if the sisters would have any to say about it, if that even really matters, per se, because they've already sold their product and they've gotten paid for it. So once Target gets it, they can mark whatever price they want. I don't think it's like consignment, where consignment would be you get paid for every product that actually gets sold instead of me paying you for the whole product. It's more so as we sell it, I pay you, but you don't get anything until a product is sold. So once again, I'm wondering why. Okay, there we go. Cool. So like I said, guys, I when I was going through reading, I thought that was interesting. As far as this whole juxtaposition to why people are connecting this to you pandering to a certain culture. We're talking about capitalism too. As I spoke to you guys earlier about it, many of you were saying it really doesn't matter. If it's something I want, I'm going to pay the price for it. Many of you also were saying, well, guess what? If they marked it up and the company took what is it? What I'm looking for? They stood out and said, you know, guess what? It is our fault. We didn't mean to do it. We're sorry. And they gave an example and a reason why. Should you just let it go then? Is it something worth you to still keep bringing it up, to still push for a narrative? A lot of people I didn't really see that. And I thought I was going to hear that when I was kind of researching, combing through the different articles, seeing what people were saying. It was more so everybody was agreeing to the ideal and the fact that Target allegedly uses the ideal of this month and this time to capitalize off of this, and more so underhandedly, this is what the people are saying, use that to mark these items up, right? And is that even something where it doesn't really matter? Because to me, like I said, guys, this is a corporation. So they're going to do whatever they want to do to make money. So is it emotional connection? Is it that emotional for them? Especially when they can just quickly switch the label off, right? So once again, that was a concept of that conversation. In this conversation, guys, I really kind of wanted to see what you guys felt about that. I wanted to see if it matters from the conversation I'm having with you guys. It does matter when you you guys were saying that it does matter if the price is up. Some of you were saying no, it really doesn't matter, because if it's something I want, I'm going to get it. That whole aspect and the dynamic of that is just interesting to me. Like I said, it depends on what it is. If it's something that's kind of rare, or something that I know people won't sell a lot, or it's something maybe like a collector's item, things of that nature, then it is necessary and purposeful to put some time, not worry about the time per se, but don't waste time. Buy something when you see that it is worth value to get. But yet and still, many people, like I said, they're not really concerned about the price when you think about it that way. And like I said, when I was reading through the different articles, many people were more so bothered because it was Black History Month when this happened, right? So once again, guys, that whole conversation. Oh yes, make sure you follow me on Instagram, guys. If you DM me, charge it to the game and not my heart. I have a lot of DMs I have to catch up on, so don't think I was ignoring you. I just have a lot of DMs to catch up on Instagram. But once again, guys, that was the conversation for today. We are talking about consumers complaining about the price increase on products, especially during Black History Month. Is it a thing, guys, or is it just something that people are over pushing, pandering towards emotions? Once again, thank you for everybody that was involved in the conversation. This was a really good conversation. I got to see where you guys' side was on this. Many of you were like, guess what? I will save a penny, and I will make sure that wherever I go, it's cost less because I want to save. And many of you were like, guess what? If it's something I want, I don't mind spending more on it. I'm going to spend more. And that's kind of how society is here in the West. Feel like you have it, you're going to get it. And even if you don't have it, you want to look good like the Joneses, so you're going to get it. But don't let that concept of wanting to look like and be like people take from what you have as far as your family and how you can use that money for investments or things of that nature, so you can grow yourself instead of looking like somebody else you want to be like, right, guys? So once again, guys, make sure after the stream you guys go in and comment. Let me know how you felt about what went on in the stream, if you what you liked about it. Also, too, guys, we are the Finesse family here. We're faithfully innovating, naturally effective, and seeking success every day, guys. And that is it for today, guys. Have a great day. Adios, au revoir. See you later.